This week, Ewood adventures at the Premier League Schools Tournament for top-class action. Hit or miss, we remember some of the players who arrived in the Premier League after World Cup highs. And looking for Eric, King Cantona opens the book on who he is and what this piece of art really means.
Since their title win in 1995, Blackburn Rovers remain the only club other than Manchester United, Arsenal and Chelsea to have won the Premier League. Reaching the pinnacle of England's top flight boosted local pride, something which still remains to this day. The community and grassroots football in particular are important to the club, so it was entirely fitting that Ewood Park was the venue for the Premier League Schools Tournament. Now in its fifth year, the event involved 1,500 schools and nearly 10,000 pupils. Each of the 20 Premier League clubs had staged their own competition earlier in the season to select a school to represent them in the last 16 at Ewood Park. For Blackburn's chairman, John Williams, it was an honour to host the event.
Our relationships with our community and our efforts are very important to us, and that includes events like this, you know, boys and girls playing in small-sided pitches with top Premier League referees. It's a great occasion for them, so yeah, we're pleased to have it.
In front of a noisy crowd of supporters, the youngsters were treated like top-flight players for the day and were under the guidance of some of the Premier League's best referees.
Fantastic. I mean, somebody always said to me when I first started refereeing, whatever you do, never forget where you started. And just to be here with the kids today and watching them play, and they're thrilled to bits just to be on Ewood Park, you know, a Premier League ground, and they're going out and giving it their all, and it's wonderful.
And with the rigours and pressures of the season behind them, referees Mark Halsey, Chris Foy, Phil Dowd and Alan Wiley were in jovial mood.
Welcome to the Premier League Schools Tournament 2010.
Game on.
The tournament was split into two categories, under-11 mixed and under-13 girls only. There were 8 teams in each section, and the winner of each group would meet in the final. For this six-a-side competition, there was a real buzz for all involved.
We're just the most vocal fans. We're a very, very vocal team, aren't we, Jim?
I mean, this is a day to remember for them. They're with their schoolmates. They're playing on a Premier League pitch. You know, fantastic facilities, and they're getting sport, I think.
Hi, Mum. I'm on TV.
Hull City and Portsmouth may have been relegated from England's top flight, but the girls were flying high in the under-13s category. Pompey's Mayfield School didn't lose a single match on the way to the final, while Hull were defeated just once. The final was a tight game which saw Hull City's South Hunsley School edge ahead with this goal, and it proved to be decisive. At full-time, the girls decided to give their coach a surprise celebration, Harry Redknapp style.
The tactics worked well. The whole girls have been a credit to the school this year, been fantastic. They've got a Humberside Cup final tomorrow, 11-a-side game as well. So. Yeah, thank you.
And the goal scorer was happy to share the plaudits with the rest of her squad as Hull City lifted their silverware.
I couldn't have done it without these. Teamwork, and we of course couldn't have done it without Mr Simpson. He needs to be the coach of England.
In the under-11 mixed final, it was another Portsmouth side, Bentley Church of England Primary School, who faced Tottenham Hotspur. The Pompey lads looked for some divine inspiration, with a slight twist before kick-off.
Give us this day our daily goals, and forgive us our red cards, as we forgive those who foul against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever, full time.
Netball might still be on the cards for the Pompey boys, though, as Spurs were superior on all fronts. 2 cracking goals sealed victory for Oakthorpe Primary School, and the delight was clear for the Spurs team and their travelling fans. Their coach wasn't treated to a water shower, but he reckoned the celebrations would continue for a while yet.
Well, I imagine it'll be a very noisy bus back down the motorway to London, so yeah, really proud of them. We've already phoned ahead, and everyone, all their mates back at school know, so Be lovely.
And as part of the Premier League's Creating Chances programme, the commitment to this event comes from the very highest level.
There's no point in doing it unless you do it properly. And yeah, if you've come up all the way up from Portsmouth for this to Blackburn, you know, it's we look after them. Yeah, we put them up. It's all done properly to make them. Well, it's a day they'll never forget.
Hey!